Okay, this is the video so that you know everything is working good on the quad. I've got the dome off of it so you can see things more clearly. I usually put this antenna through the hole in the dome right here when it's on. Okay, now what happens when we turn this thing on is it's going to make some musical tones to let you know that everything is okay with the speed controllers. And then we're going to be looking for some blinking lights. There's going to be a couple on the main board, but we're looking for the red and the blue. The red blinking light means it's disarmed. Solid red light means it is armed and ready to fly. The blinking blue light means it's looking for a GPS lock. And solid means it has a GPS lock. And there will be both a blue one on the board and on the GPS receiver. It's going to take a while to get locked because we're inside the house. But it's dark outside, so I'm also going to come over here to the laptop and launch the Mission Planner program. You don't have to do this to fly it, but I'm going to do it so you know how it works. We'll go ahead and click on right here or down here, your choice. Now there's two ways to connect to the drone. If you're gonna be doing configuration work, you're gonna connect to it via a cable, and you select the COM port, which will show up once the cable's plugged in, and switch it to 115 200 for the speed. However, when we're going to be using the radio, we connect on COM 3 at 57,600. Now when you're connecting with the cable, it does not have to have the battery plugged in. So I'm going to go ahead and plug the battery in. There's the musical tone letting us know everything's okay. The blinking blue and red lights, and the blinking blue light here. Now we're waiting for the blue light to go solid. That'll let us know we have a GPS fix. Also, before even turning the drone on, you want to turn on the remote. Now you have to have the throttle stick, this one down, and everything in their resting position when you first turn this on. Otherwise it will stop you and you'll have to do that. Now we're going to go ahead and connect. I went to the top right corner and clicked connect right here. You can see it's connecting.
Mode change to stabilize.
I also have it set up to give you an audible check. As you see, we already have a GPS lock, solid blue right there and solid blue there. The red light blinking because it's disarmed, and you can see right here GPS has a 3D fix. You can also see right here the number of sats, and the H-stop. You always want the H-stop to be under 2 if you're going to be flying using the GPS. And it will automatically pull up on GPS or on Google Maps your location. Now, the flight planner is where you set the waypoints. But you have to refer to the wiki for that and the instructions. You can see when you move the quad, it changes on here as well. Okay, make sure you're clear of everything. This changes modes right here. You've got 3 modes.
Mode change to loiter. Heading to waypoint 1.
And then you flip this, and there's 3 more.
Mode change to stabilize.
Now the way I have it is the first one, stabilize, is how you fly manually. And you flick this, and it changes it to simple mode, which basically means wherever you move the stick it will go to rather than behaving like a normal drone. To arm it, we leave it on, make sure it's on stabilize, and again you can see right here it will be on stabilize. To arm, make sure the throttle's down and down and to the right on the left stick. And the blinking red light will go solid. So we're armed. You can see here, armed. Now, I didn't do anything right away. If you don't do anything right away, it will disarm again. I believe you have 30 seconds. Okay. Obviously don't want it to take off in the house. But you can see the motors are working quite well. Be sure to take it easy on the landings. These right here don't like very hard landings. Everything else on this thing is bulletproof. Now, be sure you don't just turn this off. To disarm, we hold this down and to the left, or just wait 30 seconds. With no input, you can see it's blinking again, and up here it went back to disarmed. Never turn the radio off while the quad is still powered. Always unplug the quad first. Also here you see the gimbal. When you move the quad up, the gimbal moves down to stabilize, and vice versa. Okay, there you go. Everything's working great. Disconnect and enjoy. Be sure to read the instructions thoroughly.